y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here today with another story time. Let me know in the comments if y'all like these story times, okay? I'm trying to tell you, I got a lot of stories for y'all. But yeah, if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like, comment, all that, okay? I want to hear your feedback, y'all. So without further ado, we're gonna get into the story because, honey, this is long overdue, and I've graduated, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell this story. So this is my roommate horror story, y'all. I don't have any beef with anybody that's I'm gonna be talking about in this video, but yeah, I just see who you can live with and who you can't, and that's it and that's all right? So, alright, so the way my room was set up this particular year, everybody had their own room. There was like 4 rooms in one room, you know what I'm saying? So there was like 2 rooms over here, 2 bedrooms, and they had to share a bathroom. Then it was the kitchenette area where we just had like the microwave, the fridge, and then there was the living room area with the 2 couches. And then on the other side, it was kind of the same setup. 2 bedrooms and a bathroom in the middle. So, basically, the only thing that I had to share was the kitchenette, the living room area, and then the bathroom. But I only had to share that with one other person. Just to give you guys a visual of the setup. Now, the roommate that was on my side, I was cool with her because we were from, the same hometown. So, I was cool with her. We was cool. But we didn't hang out or nothing like that. But we was cool with each other. We had mutual understanding, agreements, everything. She hung out with her friends. I hung out with mine. But, when it came to the room, we knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? And then the 2 people on the other side, one of them was my friend. And then the other girl was her friend. But I didn't talk to her like that. If I saw her, I might say, hey, bye. That was about it. We didn't have, a friendship. It was just associates, if that. So, yeah, that's how the setup was, okay? So, the 2 girls that was on the other side of the room, they were athletes, okay? They were athletes. And they, after practices, which practices sometimes were very long for them, and sometimes they would end at 9, 10 o'clock, whatever. It would be late whenever they would get out. But sometimes when they would get out, they would bring their people from their team to our room. And the way the setup was, they would bring all of them in the living room. And they would be drinking and laughing and venting, twerking and dancing, listening to a bunch of music, and doing all of that. While my room was right on the other side of the living room. And let me tell you, the walls were very thin. So everything that was said, I could hear. It was literally like I was in the same room. I could literally hear everything. And it would literally last until maybe 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And me, I didn't really say anything to anybody because I don't like confrontation. So the type of person that I am, if I'm mad about something, I'll hold it in. And I'll just hold it in and keep holding it in. And so that was me. Because I don't do confrontation. Okay? I don't do confrontation because I'm a little crazy. And I just know that just one day it's just going to blow overboard. And I'm just going to cut somebody and do something crazy. And I'm not trying to get like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep my cool. So I don't really say nothing. I'm not the type of person, I don't like walking on eggshells around people or doing stuff like that. So I just don't say anything. I just, internalize everything. So all this is going on, I'm really mad because one thing about me, I don't play when it comes to my sleep. That's the one thing that I will do. If I don't eat 3 meals a day or do everything I need to do in that day, I'm going to sleep. That's what I am going to do. So I really don't play about my sleep. So it used to really piss me off that them and all of their other 5, 6, 7 other teammates will be out in my living room, literally on the other side of my wall, he cackling, having a good old time, and I'm trying to sleep. So that was strike number one. That was strike number one right there. I didn't like that at all. Strike number two is when my stuff started to get taken. Okay? I don't do well with thieves. Kind of like, it wasn't even big stuff that they took. But that wasn't the point. It was the principle. It was the principle of you taking my stuff because you feel like we're friends, so you can do that. That's not okay with me at all. So, the fridge that we shared in the kitchenette area, it was 3 of us sharing it. Because the roommate on my side, she brought her mini fridge from home. And I had planned on doing it, but I was too lazy and I didn't feel like bringing that big old mini fridge. So I left mine at home. That was mistake number one. Is leaving that at home. So I put my stuff in a certain area of the fridge to make sure that they knew this section right here is mine. This stuff right here is mine. Okay? But they didn't see it that way. They just saw, oh, it's in the fridge. Oh, it's for everybody. Let me go ahead. No. So, like I said, it wasn't even big stuff that they was taking. It was just the principle. So I go in there one day. My juice gone. How I know my juice is gone? Because I'm the only one that had that juice. And I saw the empty can and their garbage. But we're gonna get to that. My juice was gone. Hot Pockets was gone. Waters was gone. So now I'm going to class, about to pass out in this heat because y'all done took my water. Waters is gone. What else? They took some other stuff in there. And then, not only just that, you done crossed the threshold. They done crossed over to our side of the room and took our tissue that belonged to me and my roommate on our side. Why? That's all I want to know. Is why. Okay? Like, this tissue right here is for my butt. My butt crack. Okay? Now, you done took all the rolls we had. So now how I'm supposed to wipe my butt? Huh? You don't care. You don't care about my crack. Crack is whack, right?
Your crack is whack.
You don't care about mine. You just care about yours. And that's not okay. That's not okay. Okay? So that started to get me riled up. Because I'm like, you know what? And so then one time, I remember I was on my period. This might be TMI, but I was on my period. I was already going through my mood swings. And I had my ginger ale, which, you know, to black people is their medicine. Like, ginger ale is our medicine. So, I drank half of it, and then I put the rest back in the fridge, because I'm like, I'm about to go to sleep. When I wake up, if I wake up in the middle of the night, I'll go back and finish the rest. So, I go to sleep, whatever, or do whatever I did. And then, I decided, okay, I'm about to go and get the rest of my ginger ale. Why I go in there and it's gone? Why is my ginger ale gone? It was half drunk. What kind of savages are you? You're just drinking other people's stuff? You don't know if I had backwash in there? You don't know if I was sick? Like, and you just drinking my stuff like it's yours. So now I'm mad. So now I'm texting them and I'm like, yo, which one of y'all took my drink? Cause now I'm mad. Like, it done calculated up. Like, you took the tissue, the water, the Hot Pockets, the juice. Like, it done added up now. And now I'm mad. I'm like, who took my juice? They like, I don't know who took it. Then somebody like, oh, well, my friend said she took it because she thought it was hers. How you think it's yours? You didn't buy it. 1, you didn't put it in there. 2, 3, it was half drunk. Half drunk, my nigga. The only ginger ale in there and it was half drunk. How did you think it was yours? Is it crack? Is it crack that you smoke? Like, so after that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to calm down because I have to live with y'all for the rest of the year. I'm not going to start no mess. I'm just going to go home. I'm going to get my mini fridge. I'm going to bring it back, and I'm going to lock everything up in my room. And y'all not going to touch any of my stuff. And that's exactly what I did. So that was number 2. Okay? That was number 2. Number 3. Where they had me messed up. The room was dirty. And when I mean dirty, like the living areas that we all shared were dirty because, you know, like I said, them and their teammates, they would come in there. They would have different cards and stuff everywhere. If somebody shared a birthday, it would still be balloons left over and confetti all over the floor still from 2 weeks ago. And then not only that, but our roommates would empty their trash that they had in their room and put their bags of trash at the door. But it was still open. So now you got bags of big, huge bags. It would be like 2-3 bags at the door at a time that they were still putting trash in. So it was big, open bags of trash at the door. And our room was literally on the ground floor, kind of near the door. That's like a breeding ground for rodents and bugs and all of that. And then dishes was piled up to the sink for weeks on end with the same dishes in there. Like, and that wasn't me. The sweet mate on my side didn't use the sink, and every time I needed to wash my dishes, I washed my dishes the same day that I used them, and I never put them in the sink. So it was always the people on the other side who never washed their dishes. It was just disgusting. It was like dried up food gunk from a week ago, all on the plates and stuff. Like, that is disgusting. Disgusting, okay? So then we started getting rodents. And this is how I knew we had rodents, y'all. So, my room was, like, clean. I don't have a lot of mess, okay? But I started seeing stuff in my closet with holes in it that look like things just been ate up. So now I'm like, what the heck is this? And then I'm seeing the little, like, black little ball things. If you ever, you know, come into contact with rodents, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, yo, what the heck is this? So I'm not understanding. I'm confused. So one night I go to sleep, and I'm a really light sleeper, y'all. Like, any little thing will wake me up. Which is why I used to be so mad that they would stay up till 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning laughing and giggling. Because I literally can't go to sleep through that. And so I'm asleep one night, and I wake up to the sound of something rustling around in my trash can. And I'm like, what the hell is that? Because the only thing that's in my trash can is a plate from something that I ate earlier. It wasn't like a half empty, half full trash. It wasn't none of that. It was only one thing in that trash. So I'm like, what the hell is that? So I get up, and I literally see a rat, like, scurrying out of my trash can going to God knows where. I screamed so loud, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, I don't do rodents, animals, bugs, anything. If it ain't human, I ain't with it, okay? So I'm like, but I'm trying not to wake up everybody in the room. So I try to calm down. I look up a few remedies on how to, like, keep rodents away. And it said peppermint oil. So I put some peppermint oil around my room. I'm just, any little hole, crack in the wall, I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. So then when I wake up the next morning, I call the housing department and I tell them I need somebody to come check my room because I seen a rat, They never came, y'all. Never came. Never came. Mad as hell about that too. So, you know, that happens. So then I go So after that day, I think it was like a day or two later, I go to my class. And in my class was one of my suite mates, the one I was friends with. And I saw her and I went up to her and I was just like, I had to call housing and stuff like that because I seen a rat or whatever. And she's like, oh, you saw it too? What do you mean I saw it too? You aren't going to tell me or any of the rest of the people that you live with. You're not going to call nobody. You're just going to be like, oh, well, I see a rat and maybe it'll go away. Like, but I'm not going to change my cleaning habits. But maybe it'll go away. What? I was like, because literally when I saw the rat, I texted the sweet mate on my side and I told her, and she was like, she thought she saw something too. And me and her, we're both clean. So we knew it wasn't us. We knew it had to be, them on the other side. So we really just like, wow, like, you're not going to tell us, you're not going to call nobody, and you're not going to fix your cleaning habits, so you just going to have us living with rodents like they live here too? Like, no, that's not okay. That is not okay at all. So we had that happen, and that was strike three. The dirtiness, that was just too much. Strike number 4. Okay, so you remember when I told y'all their teammates will come and, they will be partying. Like, it would literally be every other night. And then they would have other friends coming there too. Just drinking and smoking and stuff. Like, literally, they were smoking so much that when my friends would come into my room, they would be like, yo, like, it smelled like a hot box in here. Like, as soon as you open the door to my room, it's like a hot box. Because, one, they kept the heat on. Even in the summer, y'all. Even in the spring and the summer months. The heat was on almost 80. It was really on like 75. And if I have a video where I show you proof, I will add that in here. Because it was really on like 75 every single day. Even when it was hot outside.
Yo, I want y'all to look at something right quick. Just take a look at something right quick. Hold on one second. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on one second.
And then they would be smoking too, so that don't make it no better. That make it even worse. So literally when my friends would come in, they would be like, dang, it's hot in here. It's hotter in here than it is outside. And then it smelled like smoke in here. It smelled like weed and stuff in here. Like, that was just too much. So that was one thing. And then, they would have their friends in there. They would be drinking and all of that. And our campus is a dry campus. You're not supposed to be drinking none of that. I mean, we do it anyway, but it's like, if you're going to do it, be smart about it, Don't just leave it just everywhere, especially not during breaks. And they literally left bottles of alcohol sitting on top of the cabinets during break. And then the housing department emailed us and told us we needed to come down there for a hearing because we're not supposed to have all that. And thank God, like, it worked out to where nothing happened to us. But still, if this was like a prestigious school or something, like, we probably could have got kicked out for that because we're not supposed to have that. We're not supposed to do all of that. And y'all just left it out, clear as day, out in the open. And it's just like, be smart about your stuff. If you're going to do something that you're not supposed to be doing, at least be smart about it. That's the least you could do, is just be smart about it. And so they left that. So we had to deal with going to a hearing and all of that just because of them. And then, not only that, because the sweet mate on my side, she's like me. We don't do confrontation. We hold everything in. We got more to lose. You know what I'm saying? So we don't you know, we don't do anything. We be quiet about our stuff unless it gets overboard. So one day, it was my sweet mate on the other side, the one I was friends with. It was her birthday, and she had her friends over, you know, for a little birthday kickback, which I expected. And so she had them over, and they was getting drunk and everything. And so two of her friends, they got tore up. So one of them was in their bathroom thrown up. And then the other one was like, oh, I gotta pee. And he was mad drunk. And since the other person was in their bathroom, he decides to come to our bathroom to pee. But tell me why he goes in our bathroom, drunk as hell, goes in there, doesn't even turn on the light because he's so drunk, and just pees. And he pees everywhere, on the seat, the floor, our cleaning products that are on the side, everything. Like, he literally pees on everything. Y'all. And it left the bathroom a mess. Y'all. And my sweet mom on the side, she woke up the next morning. She saw the bathroom a mess. And she was mad as hell. She left them a note. She left them a sticky note and put it outside in the living room for them, talking about some the least y'all could have did was clean up y'all stuff. Like, y'all just left our bathroom a mess, da da da. And like, they were mad about it, and I'm just like, I don't know why y'all are mad, because y'all should have cleaned up the mess that y'all friends made in our bathroom. And they were like, you know, I cleaned da da da, but you didn't clean all of it. So that it's still a problem because you didn't clean all of it. Yeah, you might have cleaned some of it, but you didn't clean all of it. So our bathroom was still a mess. You know, and I don't fault my sweet mate for being, the sweet mate on my side for being mad about it, because I would have been mad about it too if I woke up and saw that there was still a mess on the ground. You know what I'm saying? And so I just woke up to them arguing. They're like, oh, which one of them wrote this note? Da da da. Like, and just being mad because we're mad because y'all messed up our stuff. Like, make it make sense. But, yeah. All in all, I'm still cool with the person on the other side that I was friends with. I'm still cool with her. It's just, I would never live with her again, and that's fine. That's fine, you know what I'm saying? But, like, that was just way too much to just have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? It was just too much. And honestly, I just feel like we way too old to be sharing rooms with other people. Like, I don't understand why we can't just all have single rooms with our own little kitchenette and everything in there, because we too old for this. Like, I don't have time to be dealing with other people's BS. I don't like living with other people. Unless you're my husband and you got a rock on my finger and you're my kids, whatever, my mom, then we don't need to be living together, because it's just like, no. Yeah, that was just a lot. I hope y'all enjoyed this story. And I'm just hoping and praying that y'all don't have to deal with the same things I had to deal with or worse, because I wouldn't wish that on anybody, okay? But yeah, that was my story time. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I'll be back with the next video. Bye.